Hello everyone watching on YouTube and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Picking back up where we left off, we're at the stolen Turnabout. I believe we're at the very start of it because we just finished episode 1 of Trials and Tribulations last time. The time is 1 a.m. Beep, beep, beep. Is this like the start of a race? Ooh. Detective, we made it. Woo! What a relief. Glad the jewel is still safe. Gumshoe! Haha, you said it, pal. Must have been our rock-solid security that scared him off. Would you mind opening the safe just to double-check? Oh, no, Gumshoe, no. Not like this, Gumshoe. Yeah, I totally kept up with that. Okay. Oh. Yeah? Oh, no! Ah! We've been had! Phantom thieves! I can't believe that they're behind this! Out front, guards! Turn on the searchlights! Ha 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 ha! Better luck next time, gentlemen. Holy cow, the production value for this GBA game. Haha, excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now. To the moon? We shall meet again when the next moon is full. Ha 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 ha, what the heck? Mask the mask. Ha 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 ha. Okay, we get it, he laughs. That's like a Kirby enemy, that mask symbol on that one. Hey, Nick, get a load of this. Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later, this is important. What are you freaking out about now? Heh. Today will be the last time you talk to me that way. Unlikely. Huh? We're about to hit the big time? Big time? And what do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are. Don't be silly. I'm talking about me and Pearl, of course. Hello, it's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick. Pearl, you haven't changed a bit. What are you doing here? Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this. What's this? Some kind of poster? Oh, this dude is gonna like the Phantom Thief is gonna like steal the sacred urn or something. I am. Crane Village, isn't that? That's right, it's our hometown, Pearl and mine, that is. What's this about treasures from the boonies? Haha, very funny. You can laugh all you want, but you'll be singing another tune tonight? Tonight? What about tonight? The Treasures of Karain exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but the promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes. That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick? Is this not her normal outfit? Does she normally not have those, like, do her bangs normally not have, like, the purple orbs on them? Same Maya, different day. I wish Mia were here. This young lady here is Mia Fey. The younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. I first met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then, I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes. Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium, and a bit of a shady character. Hey, who are you calling shady? And this little girl is Pearl Fey, but I usually call her Pearl. I'm not doing the stupid nickname. She's Maya's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself. I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick. Crane Village is the home of the mysterious Crane channeling technique, and Maya here is the daughter of the Crane School of Channeling's master. Are we gonna pick back up that storyline that they just abandoned in what, 2-2? The second Turnabout in the second game? I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, all right? Earth to Nick, how long are you gonna make two gorgeous women like us wait? One of you is 6. Yeah, Mr. Nick, I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibition. Looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out. All right. Yeah, add that to the court record, please. Lordly Taylor. Lordly Taylor, the city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Yeah, okay. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit I'm pretty impressed. Wow, this is awesome. Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it. Oh, they even have the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fey Manor storeroom. Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl. On a family heirloom? Say, Nick, the person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. All right, guess we should go and say hello. Let's examine a bit first. Think I remember this old folding screen here? Yeah, there was a gunshot through it. Pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence in that murder case that happened in Crane Village. This folding screen is the greatest of all the spirit channeling secrets. The 6-leaf crane sacred writings folding screen. If it's so secret, why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit? Mystic Maya, look, I can't believe it. God, so cute. It's a little diorama of Crane Village. Yeah, look at that. But somehow it seems to reek of dreariness. Oh, Mystic Maya, it's your house. It even says Fey Manor on it. Yikes, you're right. Kind of want to add the famous in front of it. Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad. They're just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures too? Of course they are. This is a treasure exhibit, isn't it? Well, yeah, I guess so. So all it takes to be a treasure is age? No wonder nobody likes museums. Hey, museums can be cool. What's with this big cushion? It's just lying around with nothing on it. Must be the greatest treasure of all. Greatest treasure? Is there something like that? Huh? Why, of course there is, right, Pearl? Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll bet it would really take your breath away. Okay. Piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed into it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English, 108 Ways to Save Money. Yeah, okay, I remember this. Pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it. Well, we're always looking for new ways, you know. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. 108 ways to save money. Ridiculous. To the basement! This looks safe. This looks like the place from that DLC case that I didn't do. Yep, this is a basement warehouse, all right. This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Don't be scared, Pearl. I'll protect you. Aw, Mr. Wright. Ah, a monster. You were right. Huh? A monster? Oh, it's Adrian Andrews. Good evening. It's good to see you again. You. I know you. Nice to see you again too, little miss. Hello. Is she a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearl? Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. What kind of a job, what kind of a career change was this? I'm also responsible for the security arrangements. Oh, nice to meet you. Adrian sure has changed since we last met. Yeah, she got a worse hairdo. So this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. I swear, if they bring back Lotta again, I'm never playing another Ace Attorney game. Oh, we do have the, I accidentally hit R2, which R2 can open the court record as well, it seems. Me, what more can I say? This is my 3rd year as a young but skilled lawyer. They don't normally show Phoenix, right? I feel like I've never seen this profile picture of Phoenix. Yeah, Miss Mia. So this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. Really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman? Why are you freaking out on me? What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up, that's all. Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily. Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle Pearl further. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago. You remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case? Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick? After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Well, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews, if it wasn't for us. No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. Whew, that's a relief. Really impressed, Miss Andrews? Handling a huge exhibition like this must be very tiring. Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums. Woohoo! Did you hear that, Pearl? The finest museums? Yes, I did. That's really wonderful. So this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. The security guards are all very highly trained as well. That sounds good. So what's with that face she's making? Sus. This computer, it looks like it's hooked up to the security camera above. And that means what? The camera is set up to take a photo of... Sorry, something in my throat. Of anyone that goes in or out of the storeroom. Then the data from the camera gets uploaded to this computer here. That's what? I see. That's some pretty high-tech stuff. Security camera trained on the warehouse door. Set up to take a picture of anyone that enters or exits the door. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, they say. Whoops. Looks like a part of a big signboard. All I can read on it is the burr. I've got it. Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger. Idiot. Why would anyone write hamburger that big? Also, you would see the G-E-R. Like maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something. Unless it's like a... Oh no, wait, no, you can see the far left of it too. I thought that some of it was hidden behind the thing. It is just B-U-R. Is it like a multi-part... What the heck? Kinda doubt it. I've got it. Maybe it said spaghetti. Why are you talking about food? Oh wait, that's normal for you. Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it could be spaghetti. Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said spaghetti festival. What do you think? Maybe this is supposed to be funnier in Japanese when it, like, uses specific Japanese characters or something. Okay to me, besides spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. I think part of the reason I don't really like Maya as a character is that I think Maya is very unfunny. Is that just me? She's just like... I can't remember a single time that Maya has made me laugh in this franchise. I'm sure there was probably like once, but like I feel like she misses like 9 times out of 10. Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there? Is it a door? Looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. Really? Let's go in. I want to take a look. Oh, I'm sorry. Unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in there. Did you hear that, Nick? We're unauthorized personnel. Why are you telling me that? Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded. Didn't we already read this one? Why do I feel like we've had this same conversation before somewhere? Okay, yeah, sure. Ooh, I like that sword. Mystic Maya, take a look next to the door. That's Mystic Ami, right? Yes, that's a statue of the woman who invented the crane channeling technique, Ami Fey. This statue is on loan from one of the trading halls of the Fey branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. Statue of the founder of crane channeling technique is holding the Shishishito. Shishishito. It's holding the Makoto Shishio from Rurouni Kenshin. What's that creepy looking thing she's holding? Don't ask me, how should I know? Well, you are the future master, right? Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen this statue. That thing is the Korean Shishishito. It's a ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp. Aw, phooey, I wanted to cut something. What are you eyeing me for? Oh, look, it's already 8. Have you all eaten yet? Well, actually, I've already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together? Did you make a reservation for you yourself? Is it not going to be messed up when you bring 3 other people? I like the sound of that. Dine, it sounds so fancy. I'll have the kids' lunch. Haha, Pearl, it's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with a kid's dinner? Okay, in that case, 1 kid's dinner for me. Haha. Shall we head upstairs then? After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day something terrible would happen. Kill Adrian. If Adrian is the victim in this one, I'd laugh. Nick, this is terrible. What the? You're cleaning the toilet again? I never knew you were such a toilet freak. Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time. While cleaning the toilet? Hello? I'm gonna turn on the TV. We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was the work of the renowned Phantom Thief. They do actually call him a Phantom Thief. Nice. Mask the Mask. Mask the Mask. According to a spokesperson, Lord Lee Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by this Phantom Thief who only targets rare treasures. Lord Lee Taylor? Well, Nick, what are you gonna do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet. Treasure, Lord Lee Taylor? You don't think? Yes, now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Mask the Mask. Our most valuable treasure, the Crane's sacred urn, was stolen. You mean the urn that Pearl smashed into a million bits and then, like, glued back together? What? Refresh my memory a little. What's the sacred urn? It's only the most important treasure in Crane Village, that's all. Look, it's right there on this poster. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul, namely the soul of mystic Mia Fey, the founder of the Crane channeling technique. Right, Pearl? Ah, yes, that's right. Well, it doesn't contain it anymore because Earl threw it into the ether. Hold up. I thought that urn had the name Ami written on it. Now it says I am. Any idea how that happened, Pearl? Huh? Well, there are some things best left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick? That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Crane Village, Maya's hometown. The sacred urn, it turned out to be an important clue in that case. Yep, one of the treasures of Crane Village, supposedly priceless, looks like a plain old pot. Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head. What is with this focus on the toilet? So let's see what's next. What's wrong with you, Nick? What do you mean? What do you mean, Mr. Nick? Your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen. Doesn't that even bother you? I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how... The village is Mystic Maya. She's the future master of the Crane School of Channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick? I won't let you say you don't. Okay, I do. What am I supposed to do about it? Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this. Yeah, and get the sacred urn back. But I'm not a detective, I'm a lawyer. That has nothing to do with this. If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya. Man, oh man, there's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. So what's the name of this bad guy again? Mask Damask Nick, make a note of it. It was terrible, I was arrested and everything. Yeah. Case 2-2. 1 year ago, the murder in Crane Village. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings, and this urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence. Mr. Nick, would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn. Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I definitely told the court. Now I remember, this urn used to say Ami on it. Until Pearl accidentally broke it into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well. Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts, spelling either. You couldn't spell Ami? Anyway, this is how her gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now, instead of Ami, it says I am. Can't believe no one's noticed this until now, a whole year later. Can't believe it myself. Well, Pearl's mother is in jail or whatever, so the only one who would notice is Maya, and Maya... I think Maya might have 2 brain cells, 3 tops. I can't believe it myself. Alright, so I assume we need to go to the main exhibition hall. Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy. Doesn't look like anything has been disturbed. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night. Bad guy, huh? Hey, you can't poke around here, pal. Let's go! Let's go! Wait a minute, that voice. Oh yes, it's him again, my boy! Gumshoe! It's you, and I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here? Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here All right, we get it. Why don't you 2 kiss and make up already? Hello, it's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective. It's you, little missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Now's a good chance for you to try to remember it, right? And if it's too long for you, you could just call him Dick. Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick. All right, this was a horrible decision. Yeah, good to see you again too, I guess. Dude, Gumshoe's eyebrow movements are so good in these games. Mr. Detective, can you tell us about what happened? You're trying to remember my name, atta girl? It's Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called the Sacred Urn. I know about that. Well, the criminal's name is Mask Damask. I know about that too. Detective, can't you tell us something other than that? How's he supposed to know what you do and do not already know? Bro, come on. Fairy, thank you for the cheer. Greatly appreciated. Well, I guess I sort of kind of owe you guys, in a way. The crime occurred last night at around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? We got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen. The scene of the crime? You mean here, right? Wrong. The urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh? So who was guarding the basement warehouse? That guy. It's all his fault that the thief got away, pal. He solves one case and gets a swelled head thinking he's an ace detective. Ace detective? Alright, what about Master Mask? Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Master Mask. Is he famous? What? You're joking, right, Nick? Master Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread. Sometimes he appears as a museum guard, sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. How dare he give bears a bad name. But underneath those disguises is the true Mask Star Damask. Do you think they pronounce the star out loud every time? So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh? And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lord Lee Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time. What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the sacred urn? Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. So why do you call him an ace detective anyway? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up. So, what's he like? Well, like I told you, Master Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back. Wow, that's impressive, all by himself. What if the Ace Detective is Master Mask? Calling it. Yeah, I gotta admit it, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on a stakeout, but none of us has ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy. But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief. Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now, looking for clues. So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? So what's this calling card? Here it is. But don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal? What's this mark on the front? That's Master Mask's signature emblem, pal. You can say it's his mark. All of his calling cards have got it on them. They didn't mention that on the news flash. We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if a calling card is real or not is by this emblem. That makes sense. That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators. Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycat someday. Thanks, I guess. All right, well, let's go talk to this ace detective. No matter how many times we come here... Oh, dude, the sword is on the ground and it's bent. This place always gives me the chills. It's probably because it's air-conditioned to protect the art pieces, you know? Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos! How dare you! That's my banquet. What the heck does that mean? What? I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please make yourself at home. This is the Penguin from Batman. Who are you, anyway? Shh, silence. Okay. Haha, now I see. It's all becoming clear. What do you see? Zvari? The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. Dude, your right eye must be in, like, pain to always have a magnifying glass on it like that. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced at their trade. Am I wrong? Yikes, that's scary. How'd you know that? How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. Okay, I hope that this guy is the villain, because I want him in prison, or executed, either or. I am a traveler of both time and space and a swimmer of dreams. What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it. I don't know. He should get a nose job, though, because, like, man, that is a huge honker. Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman and introduce myself. The name is Atme. Look at me. Die in a fire. Ace Detective. Oh, hi. Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of. The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. He said, all right, sick chat. We finally did it. I finished the game. He said the thing. We're finally done. Took a while. I'm Mia Fey, a spirit medium. And I'm a Pearl Fey. I'm Mystic Maya's cousin and spirit medium Ace Apprentice. Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game? Game? Why does the phrase one short of a baker's dozen come to mind with this guy? All right. So are you really as famous as you say? Of course, for a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in the city that had not heard of me. Look at me. I am Master Mask's archenemy, the ace detective. Look at me. At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other the angelic cherubs of light. Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick? I've been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Magina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from mask to mask, with my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles. You have that backwards. Yeah, they mentioned it on the news in the Great People Around Town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward. Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved for them, it's not much. So in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Tell us what you know about Mask to Mask and keep it simple, please. Like about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds. Do you have a job? How do you pay rent? Last night, here in the bowels of this store, we were locked in a most glorious battle. I see. Hang on a second. You were here last night in Lordly Taylor. Naturally, wherever Damask goes, you will find Atme laying his elegant traps. Elegant traps? More like Damask out eleganced you and made a beautiful getaway. But this time, I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. Wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course, after all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. Yeah, Pinocchio, good one. I first received the request for my services 20 days ago, and it was 10 days ago that we received Mask to Mask's calling card. You were hired before the calling card even arrived? Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough, Adrian. That's Adrian for you. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized. A calling card arrived, right? Yes, so ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse, and waited for him alone. Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help? Ridiculous. Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops? Hey, don't hate on my boy Gumshoe like that. He's the best around. You got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let Damask get away. I always operate alone and concealed, out of sight of others. Corn sealed? Oh my goodness. Precisely. Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb. Nope, that's just a saying. Anyway, back to what happened last night. As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared. But that's impossible. How could it just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, sore lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. For someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself. So you're saying that even though even though on one came through those doors. Okay, that's supposed to be even though no one came through those doors last night. But I guess they didn't pay the GBA dev team enough to spell check or to do a proofreading. Our precious urn still vanished from under your nose? Well, there's a lot of space beneath his nose, to be honest. That's just not possible. Alright, what's all this about? Sir lawyer, please refrain from such crude behavior. What do you mean? This criminal is an artist, the crime scene is the canvas upon which he paints. Only I, ace detective Atme, have an eye which is educated enough to read the signs. Could you translate that for me, Nick? I think he pretty much said, don't touch anything, amateurs. Is there something you wish to know about? You have but to ask me. I know everything there is to know about my rival, Mask to Mask. What do I do now? Does he have any top secret info? Stuff that only a real crime buff would know? I'll think about what to ask while I listen to what Mr. Ace Detective has to say. Okay, so I can't look at anything. Okay. Yeah, it just won't let me look at anything. I already talked to him about everything. Show him this. Mask to Mask calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right? Quite impressive, but I would expect nothing less from my arch rival. I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top secret piece of info. Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here. Yes, indeed, I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals. All right, this guy's a buffoon. I don't know if I really want this guy to like us, ever. Well, sir lawyer, I've been told that you two are pursuing the mysterious thief. Well, I'm not sure I would say that exact. That's right! Meow! We're gonna find the sacred urn no matter what we have to do. Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If perchance you should discover something of value, return then to my office. My Office of Earthly Delights, the Atme Detective Agency. Office of Earthly Delights. Well then, sir lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do. Wait a minute. He's gone. I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him. Come on, Nick, don't worry about it, it's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind. I want to go to his office too. Take me with you, okay? Alright, now we investigate. That pathetic looking wooden box. Ah, that's the box that had the sacred urn in it. Don't touch it, there may be clues to the thief's identity on there. I worked so hard to make that box. Huh? You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya? What's that supposed to mean? That urn has always been on its stand in the Winding Way of Fey Manor, other than when it was on the floor of the Winding Way of Fey Manor when you knocked it over. So there was no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick. And I was so proud of it. Poor Maya. Maybe it'd have been better if Master Mask had taken the box, too. Wow, this is awesome. What did Miss Andrews say it was called again? Shishishito. It's literally 7-branch sword in Japanese, or so says Miss Andrews. Whoa, it's pretty heavy. One hit, 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it'd sell like hotcakes. There's something about it that bothers me. Wow, you're really firing on all cylinders today, Pearl. This sword? Wasn't Mystic Ami holding it last night? Ah. And one more thing. The sword wasn't bent last night like it is now. You're right. Awesome, Pearl. I wouldn't expect any less from my little ace apprentice. Sword is bent, so that must mean last night someone used it somehow. Aha, I just thought of something. Maybe Detective Atme smashed Master Mask with it. Like this. Ow, what the heck? What do you think, Pearl? I think it's even more bent than it was before. Man, my head, my hair. All right, way to get your fingerprints all over it, my dudes. We might have been able to check it for prints. Look what you did, Nick. You spilled paint over here. I didn't do that. Well, it wasn't here last night. I would have noticed a color this outrageous. But this paint is already dried up. Well then, you should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick. Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you it wasn't me. Looks like it's been several days since it was spilled. Hey, look at this. What is it? There's some kind of shape left in the bottom left side of the stain. Yeah, it's gotta be the box, because the box had the paint on it. You're right, I wonder what it could be. Statue of Mystic Ami is so cool. I want a gold statue of myself. We could put it in the office. Hey, it's Wright & Co. How about a gold statue of me? Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange. Now, what is it, Pearl? Statue of Mystic Ami, was this where it was last night? Pretty sure it was closer to the door. Yeah, I think you're right. Great job, Pearl. I wouldn't expect anything less from my ace cousin. Dude, Pearl really should be the one. Pearl's mom was right. She should be the one to take over the family business. Maya is a failure. So the statue was moved on the night of the crime. Okay. Organization? Organization 13 is behind this? It says organize. No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organize. You just can't see the last 2 letters. Organize. Yeah, well, I guess no one else could read it either because this place is a mess. Yeah, you must feel right at home, huh? Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there? Looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. A lot of big... Okay, this is the same text the other day. Remember, Maya, Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there, yada yada. Alright, well, this should have gotten, like, some pictures. Pearl, do you know what this is? It's a computer. A computer? I've heard of those. It has such a cute name. Looks like this computer is restoring data from security camera when someone comes in or out of the warehouse. Camera takes a photo. Probably the trap the detective set up. Let's see if we can find last night's data on this thing. Might even find a photo of Master Mask. Let's see here. I really suck at working these things. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot. I don't know how to pull up the photos. Had no idea you were so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick. Yeah, well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway. Guess you have to learn to crawl before you can walk, right, Nick? Yeah, sure. Anyway, it looks like the camera only went off once last night. All right. Once at around 1 a.m. Security camera on the door, yada yada. Security camera? Yeah, go stand in front of that door and it'll snap your photo, Pearl. Mystic Maya, do you think I should smile? Nah, it's for criminals, so I think you should make a really scary face, like this. All right, gonna get Pearl arrested at this rate. Whoops. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Okay. I think we probably go talk to Gumshoe again now. Ooh. Ba-ba. Nick, your cell phone's ringing. Hello, Phoenix Wright here. Oh, it's me, Gumshoe. Gumshoe, what is it? What's so funny? I'll tell you what's funny, pal. I finally beat him. I beat Mr. Ace Detective. Finally, this underdog is the alpha dog today. That stuck-up detective's met his match. Yup, I finally caught him. Lock, stock, and barrel, there's no escape for him. You caught him? Are you saying? You captured Master Mask? Bingo! Well, actually, he surrendered. But I still got him! Master Mask surrendered? That's great, so when can we come and pick up the sacred urn? Well, you see, I was gonna tell ya. What, something wrong? Do you think you can swing by the detention center sometime? The detention center? He wants to talk to you, Master Mask, that is. What? He wants to talk to Nick? I'll be waiting for you, pal. Get over here soon. The detention center, huh? My boy Gumshoe. Oh, whoops. Oh, we can go to the Atme Detective Agency detention center first. Hey, pal, welcome to the detention center. You're sure in a happy mood, aren't you? Yep, after all, we got Master Mask. Right, but where's the sacred urn? Ah, sorry about that, pal. Guess I didn't really think about it before. But you're the victim in this case? Huh? Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight from the horse's mouth. You know, he's right, Nick. He is. If you think about it real hard, we are the victims. Well, I guess so. In a way. I'm so used to thinking of the victim as a dead person because we're always on murder cases. Excuse me. But anyway, I have to get the sacred urn back. Please, don't just ignore me. What the heck? This is a Mega Man character. This dude has a net navy. 100% this dude is from Battle Network. Who are you? I'm Master Mask, okay. Hey, Nick, doesn't he look kind of gangly? I'm Ron Delight. Ron Delight, what is the pun here? Whatever. The famous Master Mask. I don't think this guy could punch his way out of a wet paper bag. So you're the Master Mask guy? Yes, you bet. No, that's wrong. You see, it's complicated. Sort of yes and sort of no, if you know what I mean. What's wrong? Well, when I say wrong, what I really mean to say is that it's not right per se. You see, it's not spelled Master Mask, it's actually Master Mask. What's with this guy? Well, he's a timid little weakling, we know that much. Don't do that, don't look at me like that, I don't need your pity. And a major crybaby, too. So why'd you give yourself up? Well, you see, it's because... I know why, it's because you stole a bunch of such a priceless treasure. And now you're overwhelmed with guilt, am I right? Priceless treasure? That broken old urn? I have a little favor to ask. Yeah, what is it? Could you go and talk to Desi? Desi? Who is this Desi person? You mean like the Loch Ness Monster? Please don't talk about my wife like that. I guess she must be his wife. I'm sorry, the truth is, it was my wife that told me to have you all come here. Do you think you could go and visit her at my hideout? Hideout? Mr. Nick, what does he mean by hideout? Oh, sorry, naturally I meant to say my secret base. Secret base? This dude is married? Hello? Well, my apartment actually, Palazzo Pel Pepe, 3rd floor. Palazzo, probably? Let's go have a look, Nick, to Master Mask's hideout. Something tells me she just likes the sound of the word hideout. Look, we really want our urn back, so where is it? I'm sorry, I'll give it back, I really will. Maybe not. No, I can't make promises I can't keep, I'll just end up hurting people. Why is some of the text gray? Mr. Nick, I couldn't hear what he just said, especially the last part. Okay, that means he's whispering, I guess. Mr. Damask, do you think you could speak up a little? Yes, sir, I will, I promise. Maybe not. You see, I'm already speaking my normal voice, so I really can't do anything. Mr. Damask, about the urn. Oh, yes, the urn, right away. Actually, no. I wouldn't mind telling you, but actually I'm afraid you wouldn't believe me anyway. Enough already, just tell it to us straight. Please don't yell at me. I'm sorry. That urn, I lost it. What? What did you just say? Did you say you lost it? Yeah, no, maybe. I mean, yes, I lost it. What do you mean? Well, you know, I lost it, like I said. These things just happen. You're on the train and you get distracted and you forget your bag, you know? What? You forgot our sacred urn on the train? Wait a minute. You went on the train dressed like that? No, I was just speaking hypothetically, that's all. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just lost it somewhere. I don't know where. This guy's story is more surreal than a Dali painting. You really sure this creep is Master Mask? Maya, don't call him a creep. Although I do have to admit, I understand your doubts about this guy. Yeah, don't call him a creep, call him a loser. Ah, that's Master Mask's calling card. Pretty nice looking, huh? He looks so happy. I'm not very good at writing, you see. So I bought a book called How to Write Business Letters and studied hard. Well, I guess you could call thievery a type of business. You know anything about the sword? I don't really think I can help you with that. That's not it. Well, the thing is, I don't really know if I can say one way or the other. I didn't really catch that. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. This guy's annoying. This guy's very annoying to talk to. All right, Damask's hideout. Oh my goodness. That little motorcycle on the right. That's the motorcycle that was at, what's-his-face's house in the previous game. And wait, that's the outfit that Oldbag was wearing in case 2-4. At the top left there, or middle left. It's the little fishbowl and the thing that she wore on her chest. What the heck? Please tell me this case isn't related to 2-4 somehow. Wow, check this place out. No doubt about it, this is Damask's hideout, all right. Who is it? Is that you, Ronnie? Huh? Who are you people? Are you Desi Delight? That's right, I'm Desiree. Ah, you must be the lawyer and the victim. Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak with you. I'm Mia Fey, and this is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nicky boy and Maya, huh? I can't tell you how grateful I am you decided to help my Ronnie. Well, you're welcome. Did she really call me Nicky boy? About your husband. Ha, isn't he the cutest? A bit weak sometimes, though. A bit? By the way, did you know they mentioned Maya on TV? Huh? Really? They said you own the urn and that you're doing some shady training at a law office now. Remind me not to watch that channel's news program. After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned. I see. My Ronnie, he has a powerful imagination and gets deluded easily. He kept insisting he was going to surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do. It was me, I stole that urn, he kept saying, as if it was even possible. Huh? But are you saying he didn't? Ha, of course he didn't. Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that? Well, you know, it's a priceless treasure, and he's, you know... Is it possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity? What is going on? Me? I'm the kind of woman that needs excitement in her life. Ah, excitement, huh? Yeah, I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along with my bike going at full throttle. Riding a motorcycle is like putting your life on the line, you know what I mean? She definitely looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's character. Well, I think that depends on how you ride it. I'm the type that can't stand living a boring, dreary old life with no action. No offense, but your husband, Ron, doesn't exactly look like the risk-taking type himself. You're right about that. He's definitely not one for thrills and danger. But I do have to say that he makes up for it in other ways. Other ways? Yeah, money. Ronnie is incredibly rich and super generous. Ah, she's a gold digger. This all makes a lot more sense all of a sudden. He bought me a bike that's so fast it would make your head spin. And shopping, I like to shop so much it makes Ron's head spin. The other day it actually happened, his head actually started to spin. Man, talk about a high-maintenance wife. So where does Mr. Delight get all of this money from? Ronnie's a security guard. They put their lives on the line, right? So they get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it. Security guards, I don't think is as lucrative as you think it is. He's a security guard? I think it's my turn for my head to spin. Can you tell us about what happened last night? What time did that incident take place again? What time was it again, Maya? Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning. Last night was horrible. I got pulled over. Pulled over? Yeah, I always do my best flying at night. Flying? You're talking about your motorcycle, right? Yeah. Anyway, last night I got pulled over by a policeman. I can't believe he caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you. When he finally caught me, the poor man was as white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home. Sounds like she's got an airtight alibi. Well, what about Mr. Delight? I don't really know. We weren't together at that time of the night. But when I got home, he was already fast asleep. So basically, he's got no alibi. So what do you know about this? No, you can't show her that, Nick. That emblem is top secret, don't you remember? Oops, sorry about that. The way she just said top secret was a worse giveaway than what I did. Oh, when I hear the word top secret, it just piques my interest like nothing else. Aw, that's so mysterious looking. I love old stuff like this. Really, it's one of our most treasured possessions. There's gonna be a whole exhibit at Lord Lee Taylor with these types of things. Maya looks so happy. She's lit up like a 1,000-watt bulb. Terrific. You can count on Ronnie and me to be there. Sounds like fun. Oh, yeah. Ha ha ha. Oops. Looks like that light bulb is starting to flicker. Interrogation jutsu! Alright, never mind. Miss Delight, you must know, right, about your husband and Master Mask? Master Mask, of course, I know all about it. My husband is his biggest fan. Alright, here we go. Yep. What, huh? Biggest fan? Yeah, and Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. That's how this whole misunderstanding happened. Wait a minute. Did you say delusional? Yeah, that's right. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with him. You see, Ronnie actually believes that he is Master Mask. What? What are you talking about? So, when did Ron first become Master Mask? What are you talking about? He's not Master Mask. But wait a second. Look around at this room. This place is obviously Master Mask's hideout. No, you're totally wrong. A real thief's hideout wouldn't look like this. It's because Ronnie is so timid himself that he looks up to heroic figures. Heroic figures? But Master Mask is a bad guy. So he's deluded, huh? Could that really be true? Anyway, if he really had stolen the urn, wouldn't he still have it? Well, I suppose so. Why don't you ask him if he has the urn or not? She has a point. Mr. Delight isn't exactly the criminal type. But something about Ron's behavior bothers me. What if she's the thief? What if she's... Because she, like, needs excitement in her life. What if she's Master Mask? And is, like, using her husband as a cover or something? Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Delight isn't Master Mask after all. Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy? What is it? I know it may seem like a bad girl on the outside, but the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity. You were literally caught speeding at 3 a.m. What are you talking about? I had the feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can tell you've got a good heart. Oh, now I really think that she's the villain. Somebody frame my poor Ronnie, I just know it. Could you give this to Ronnie for me? A letter? Yeah, for Ronnie, I want him to fight back. Miss Delight. Okay, you've got it. Just relax and leave it all to us. How is Ron Delight famous? Alright. What's up, weirdo? Oh, that's right. Here, this is from your wife. Oh, from Desi, thank you. More like taken. My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine. Just clutching onto that letter so hard, the ink is gonna be squeezed out. What? He looks so happy. You should write a letter to Mystic Maya too, Mr. Nick. Mr. Lawyer? Yeah. In the letter that Desi wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer. Huh? I know this would be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow. Hey, hang on a second. He can't be your lawyer. Why not? What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in this case, right? Victims of this Damas guy? Well, yeah, but according to Desiree, he didn't do it. She said, poor man, he's deluded himself into thinking he did it, right, Mr. Nick? Come on, she could be lying to protect her husband. Well, that's true. No, actually not. Actually, it's hard to say. Oh no, it's spreading. Please, I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return. What should I do? Yeah, sounds fun. Well, Mr. Delight, I've decided to give it a try. I'll defend you. Really, you will? Hey, what are you doing, Nick? He's a thief, you can't trust him? You know, whatever. Well, he may be a thief, but I think there's more to this case than meets the eye. Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you. Pearl? Can't believe you'd defend this person after what he did to Mystic Maya. I'll never forgive you, ever. Oh no, whatever shall I do? Wah. Pearl, wait! This is gonna be ugly. I'll go after her. Alright. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to cause any trouble. Well, you couldn't have known she'd react like that. Guess I might as well start investigating. Aw, Maya, where's Pearl? She said she's going back to the office. Go check in on her later, would you? What about you? Are you okay with me taking Mr. Delight's case? Yeah, I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you. I think I'm gonna cry. I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it. Okay, Nick, let's get the show on the road. Alright, so we don't talk to him anymore. Alright. Well, go here. Mr. Nick, welcome back. Hey, Pearl. You're back too, I see. I went and bought us a strawberry cake. You have money? I'll go make some tea to go with it. Hey, Pearl. Looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center. Mr. Nick, okay, Naruto flashback. This literally happened like less than 2 minutes ago. Mystic Maya, the tea is ready. Aw, thanks. Come on, Mr. Nick, have some of this cake. She poisoned it. She poisoned it! She poisoned it! Yeah, thanks. Pearl? Excuse me, I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet. Hey, it's okay, I just cleaned it this morning. Too late. This might be a good time for me to ask about her. Wait, I have to examine the ficus. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. When she was alive, Mia really loved it. She even went so far as to make it our mascot. No matter how busy I get, I never forget to water this little fella. First met Pearl a year ago. Oh my god, are we still doing more like, hey, did you play the second game? No, don't worry, we've got flashbacks for you. It was when that murder happened at Crane Village. I still remember what she said to me when we first met. You're Mr. Nick, right? You're Mystic Maya's special someone. Hey, Maya, I've always thought it was because she was young, but what? Pearl, I think she's got the wrong idea about you and me. Huh? There's something you need to understand. What is it? It's kind of like a Crane Village custom, sort of. What? There are hardly any men in Crane Village. Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men there when I visited. Pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago, about how spiritual powers run very strong in the Fey family. Yeah, you did, and that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right? Yeah, the thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. That's why the whole culture of Crane Village kind of revolves around its women. Well, that's understandable, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages. Oh, well, men start to feel left out after a while, and then they just start leaving. Especially if the man has a daughter. Are you saying that Pearl's father? He's gone. He left the village when she was very young. Boy, that's tough. He'll be back with the milk eventually. Yeah, and she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that. Pearl seems to love you a lot. Well, it's because I'm her only cousin, and, well, because of the murder case last year, Pearl's mother is. Oh yeah, they kind of left that basically unresolved in the previous game, but just showed that she was, like, in jail. I remember now, Pearl's mother, Morgan Fey. She's serving a prison term in isolation right now. So you see, I'm the only family Pearl has right now. But it's the same for me too. Maya, my mother's gone too. So your mother's still missing? Yeah, no one has any idea where she is. Am I insane? I feel like the second game did not do this much recapping for the first game, but this game is like, we must cover everything that happened in case 2-2 and 2-4 in the first game through dialogue flashbacks. Maya's mother, Misty Fey, the current master of the crane channeling technique, she disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. But you're sure she's still alive, right? Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium thing. And if your mother doesn't come back, then what? Then according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master. Mystic Maya, the master of the crane technique. Sounds like a heavy responsibility. Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the Fey main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not gonna learn anything just sitting around the office. Yeah, I know, but first I want to talk to Pearl. Mr. Nick? Yeah? I acted like a baby. Pearl, I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick? Yeah? From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said. Well, no, you said you'd never forgive me, though, so, like, it's over. Well, I'm going out now for a little bit. Where are you going? I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. I'm gonna show you I can be useful, too, by finding some evidence. You're like 8. Don't go wandering the streets. Hey, wait a... Ah, she runs fast. Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay? Yeah. She's like 8. She's gonna get kidnapped, you idiot. Well, at me detective agency, I guess. This dude has his own portrait. He also has, like, a chemist lab. This is a detective agency? Looks more like the set of some B-grade horror movie. Hello, is anyone here? Looks like nobody's home. What a waste of time. Hey, I know, let's take that framed picture back with us as a memento. Don't you dare, Maya. Guess we'll have to try back later. What a creepy painting. It's like he's looking right at me. Maybe we should put up a big portrait of you in the office, Nick. I could even paint it for you. Maybe you can pose while cleaning the... Okay, this bit is not funny anymore. It was barely funny at first, but this is like the 4th time they brought it up, and it's not funny. This desk is literally covered with all sorts of chemistry equipment. I just love chemistry. Say, Nick, I bet you didn't know this, but water is made up of carbon and hydrogen. No, not carbon. Oxygen. It's oxygen and hydrogen. Well, there are always alternative theories! Maya should be in jail. That's one impressive bookshelf filled with some very impressive books. My Life as an Ace Detective, unabridged edition by Luke Atme, Ace Detective. Hey, he's even got one of those ship in a bottle things. Would you look at that? There's a little Luke Atme doll at the helm. How cute. There's a microscope here, too. I wonder if he was researching something. The glass slides have different names on them. This one says Atme Virus. This guy's just dying to make a name for himself, huh? It's getting kind of irritating, actually. Whoa, it's a huge hearth. That's a fireplace. So what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on... Okay, yeah. Hey, Nick, what's this thing here? It's called a gramophone. In the old days, people used them to listen to music. You can't be serious. I think it's probably for purifying the air or something. I'll bet you 50 cents. Come on, what do you say? Forget it. You never pay up when you lose. Alright. Oh, wait. I thought it went yellow for a second at the very top there. Alright, I think that's all here for now. Go talk to the hot lady again? Anything else I can present you? No, nothing else. Alright. I'll be back later. Can I talk to him at the detention center again? Nope. Well, only one other place to go. No, wait. Not the hideout. Not Atme Detective, not detention, not my law office. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Main exhibition hall. Here we go. Menuing in this game is a nightmare sometimes. Maya! Oh, Miss Andrews. I'm so sorry. It's my fault. Your precious urn. Your precious urn! Please calm down. What's wrong? It never ends. Everything I touch ends in failure. Yeah, I mean, honestly. Maya, I'm sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you. No, it's okay. I know I don't look it, but I'm good with my hands. I can make you another urn. hold on, just wait, okay? Breathe, calm down, and talk to us. Forgive me, forgive me. When'd you get the calling card from Mask? Let's see, exactly 10 days ago. I was gonna show it to the police, but that detective stopped me. You asked Detective Atme to help with security? Yeah, in fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. He seemed to know much more about Mask to Mask than the police. I think that he is Mask to Mask. I think that's the, most likely theory right now. So you hired him for security even before the calling card arrived? Well, yeah, I had a premonition that something bad might happen. I've learned to trust my hunches. So that's why there are security cameras even in the basement warehouse. Yes, Lord Lee Taylor is very serious about their security measures. It was their way of saying bring it on to any potential thieves. Well, he sure brought it last night and even left with a nice souvenir. Can you tell us a bit about the security for the treasure exhibit? It was all my fault. I never should have called this paltry little collection a treasure exhibit anyway. Why do you say that? The urn that was stolen is a pretty important object. Maybe, but its actual value after appraisal was, well, practically zero. Zero? I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. But that urn contains the soul of Mystic Ami. Well, no, not anymore, it doesn't. Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to Detective Atme. But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from Karain. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there. So maybe one of them was actually Mask to Mask in disguise. No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so that's not possible. Knowing Adrian, she probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning. Miss Andrews? I know, it's all my fault, but what's done is done. I'll make it up by making a new urn for you. I'm just wasting my time. She's too far gone. Anything? All right, I think we're done with Adrian for now. Anything else down here? Nope. Is he back here yet? Ah, here we go. Hello? Well, how lovely it is to see you again, my dear. Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere. Actually, we're kinda... Shh, silence. Precisely as I expected. What is? Zavari, chat, what language is Zavari and what does it mean? The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, am I correct? I think we've already been through this. Ha! So my estimation was correct. How truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you? Zavari is just a made-up word? Okay. You mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night. Precisely. This is my 5th encounter with my archenemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey. I heard you've been after Mask to Mask since his very first theft. Yes, my dear, I see you've done your homework. In his very first heist, that vile thief pilfered the famous jewel, the Tear of Emanon. I first encountered him in the museum's Sacred Hall, the crime scene itself. So, that's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit? I was gonna say exhibition. Pretty sure he said that Adrian Andrews hired him. Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lord Lee Taylor and set the perfect trap. You must mean the security camera. But I thought you were watching the area yourself, too. How'd Mask to Mask manage to steal the urn? That's the million-dollar question. What is Damask's modus operandi? There's something that's kind of bothering me. Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. After all, we are all but seekers wandering alone in the dark. Ah, yes, seeker of darkness. Ansem. Darkness within darkness awaits you. Well, I was wondering how Mask to Mask managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know? Yeah, now that you mention it, it is strange. After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Mask to Mask. Ooh. Oh, interrogation jutsu is returned? What the? It's a Cyclock? Cyclock? Hey, Nick, what is this Cyclock thing? Well, your Magatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets by breaking their mental locks. I can find out what those secrets are. What? This Magatama has that kind of power? Maya, you're the one who gave me the Magatama last year. Well, it's true that this Magatama is a praised family. I was gonna say family heirloom, but Pearl was the one that actually imbued it with spiritual powers, right? That's why I don't really know much about what it can do. This is the woman that's gonna take over the Crane channeling school someday. So how do you do it? How do you break the psych lock thing? Well, you present the Magatama to the person with the secret. Cool, can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out. Oh boy, I think the future master still needs to learn to be patient. Mr. Atme, did you know about the sacred urn? I can't talk. We're a little over an hour in stream, and I've just been reading so many dialogue boxes. I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is mask to mask. Sacred urn? Pfft, that has nothing to do with this case. But wasn't that what mask to mask stole this time? I am a hunter, sir. That urn was nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Do you yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw to pigeons? I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick. Well, anyway, it looks like he doesn't know about the urn. All right. Hit him with the interrogation jutsu. Just one lock, huh? Mask to mask, Simo. Detective Atme, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Mask to Mask commit the crime. Well, now I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed, I was guarding the warehouse, that much is true. But I can tell you for certain, not a single person passed through that door. Not sure why this Atme guy is lying through his teeth. I know, I'll show him some proof. I have here proof someone went through that door last night. This right here says that someone was there at around 1 a.m. Take that! Take that. There is a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door. Precisely. Hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night. Whoa! But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. That's not a monocle, that's a magnifying glass. It must be some kind of computer malfunction, it must be. Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned. What? Are you saying I didn't do my duty properly? Detective Atme, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. And I've got just the piece of evidence that should prove it. I do. Let's suppose you didn't manage to see Mask to Mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at that time was because you were... He must have been asleep. Because we made mention of him being asleep a second ago. I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Maybe he was knocked unconscious because he was hit with the shishishito. Yeah, I think it's this. He got hit over the head with this. And it knocked him unconscious. May I give you a piece of good advice, sir lawyer? What is it? I guess it's not the same as a theory, not scientifically anyway. You need to go home, take a cold, long shower, and get a good night's rest. Guess you need to think this over again. You must have seen the thief. The question is why you're trying to hide it, yada yada. Let's suppose you didn't manage to see him. In that case, you were unconscious. Unconscious words. I'm afraid making a guess is not enough, yada yada. Boom. Okay, yeah, it's unconscious. He was hit over the head with the thing. My bad, my bad. I didn't realize that I would have to also present evidence. If I knew that, then I would have guessed unconscious first, I think. Gotta take a drink of my water, dude. Having, like, dialogue boxes going like crazy at the start of this case. Detective Atme, you were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you? Haha, surely you must be joking. You think that I, Luke Atme, could be knocked unconscious so easily? This sword proves it. That's... Before the theft, this sword was in the hand of the statue of Mia Fey. Furthermore, at that time, it was not bent. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by this sword. Well, detective, how about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. Roll credits. Unlock successful. I can't deny that there may be a small hint of truth in what you say. So you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you. Clobber, what an ugly way of saying it, but I suppose you could put it that way. The coward struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer. So you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse. No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. Ouch! Mr. Atme should have his poor head examined. You can say that again. How could he have underestimated the thief that badly? Damas knocked Atme out during the crime with a blow to the back of the head with the shishishito. Well, it looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway. Huh? What? That Atme is the greatest ace detective in the world? No, that he never actually saw the thief. Oh, that's right. So the thief may not even be Master Mask. Just one moment, sir lawyer. The thief was unquestionably Master Mask. But you never actually saw him. Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for just such a contingency. Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Behold, this is a photo of the dastardly thief taken by the security camera. Oh boy, here we go. This could be a nickel samurai, steel samurai case all over again. This was taken like a minute and 17 seconds before 1 a.m. Okay. So the theft didn't happen at 1:30 a.m. It happened at like 12:55 a.m. That's him, Master Mask. The thief can be none other than the arch criminal, Master Mask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes. What are you talking about? So, what did you mean by he had a very good reason? Exactly what Mr. Delight... Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. Is it because his wife is a gold digger? There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. But how would you know about that? Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective ever to walk on the face of the earth. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever. Look at me. Well, I guess we better go take a look just in case. All right, back to the hot lady chat. Green envelope anywhere? Oh, I didn't examine anything here, did I? It's Master Mask. There's a tape recorder hanging from his neck. Let me see that. Ha ha ha. Let me tell you, it's like Insta going. I don't get it. What's this supposed to be, Nick? Whatever. This thing looks vaguely familiar. I know, it's a fishbowl. An upside down one, anyway. I think it's a helmet. An alien helmet. That looks like a tape recorder or something next to it. I think it's a transceiver. An alien transceiver. Nick, do you think maybe you could act like a grown-up for a little bit? Getting lectured by Maya to be more of an adult, that's a new low. There's the green envelope. Nick, it's a torpedo. It's hard to believe, but it sure looks real. Or could he have picked up something like this? Please don't say that torpedoes are things people just leave lying around. I can't check the motorcycle. Oh, that's so cute. It's called a hot air balloon, you know? Wow, there's no fooling you. Want to make my own balloon now. I'll even let you ride on it, Nick. That emblem on the balloon is supposed to be top secret. That's proof enough that Ron Delight really is Master Mask. Better not tell Maya. She gets kind of scary when it comes to celebrities. It's a bunch of cheap costume pieces arranged inside a nice frame. Look, Nick, it's a fake beard. There's also a mask made out of cardboard. Here, Nick, try on this fake beard. Come on, try it on. Hey, cut it out. Now put on the mask. Haha, it's Phoenix to Mask. Let's borrow it for a while. No way, I'm not stealing from a thief. I have enough bad karma as it is. Whole bunch of stuff piled up over here. Duck and cover, it's a missile. Do you know there's dynamite in missiles? But they're not heavy enough to be real. Oh wait, they're just really well-made toys. What are these rolls of paper stuck to the trash can? Theft of the Mazarin Stone, the Great Albatross Strategy. Theft of the Immortal Goddess Statue, the Great Knuckle Bomber Strategy. Did the police even investigate this place? All right, give me this. Hey, Nick, remember what Detective Atme said? Yeah, okay, Naruto flashback. A green envelope, huh? Looks like this is it. Okay, let's have a look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. $50,000? This is a blackmail letter. Sure looks like a major clue, all right. All right, big deal. Ding dong. Ah, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Won't take but a second, I promise. Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you. When I see a damsel in distress, I just can't help myself. Please come on in. I'll make some coffee. Really? Okay, I guess I'll make myself at home, pretty lady. Wait a minute. I know that voice. Is it Gumshoe? Aw, Nicky boy, I'm so sorry. I've got another guest. Ah! You're... Oh my goodness. Was he even in the second game? I didn't think he'd be back. A better him than Lotta. Nick, it's you, and Maya too, what a fluke. Ah, Larry, long time no see. Larry, please tell me you're not giving this chick money thinking that she's dating you, please. Please tell me you're not this chick's side piece. What, you know each other? Nicky boy? Nick, do you and this girl have, you know, something going on? Something? If you mean what I think, I underestimated you, Nick. Gorgeous lady like this, and married too. Way to go, dude, way to go! I knew it. Just when things can't get any worse, it's time to cue Larry. Larry Butts, ever since grade school, he's been not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. Hey man, that wasn't nice. I was your very first client. We got quite the storied history, he and I. And what we used to say still rings true. I'm not reading that. He's part of KB Security, which is the place that the dude was supposed to go when blackmailed. Hey, come on now, you're embarrassing me. And in front of this pretty little thing here. You two are old childhood friends, I see. That's so sweet. You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm gonna go check on my bike. Nice girl, that Desi. So how you been, Nick? Too busy if you really want to know. What have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I heard from you. What's with those clothes? You look weird. He's in a uniform, bro. Hey man, that's uncalled for. This is my uniform for my part-time job. But I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies when you're having fun. Ha 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 ha. What's wrong? Nick, I gotta tell you, women. I don't trust them anymore. Oh no. You got dumped again? Well, you know, Benifer? I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. That's where I met the famous Caddy Tom and my whole life changed. Benifer? Caddy Tom? I've never heard of either of them. Anyway, dude, Caddy Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it? Well, actually. Anyway, sounds like you had quite the adventure. Women. They're but you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest. Looks like he's still the same old Larry. What are you doing here anyway? Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural-born nice guy, that's all. Well, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working. A wallet? You say you found this last night? Yeah, it had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself. Seems fair. Found by Larry at his part-time security job's company building night of the crime. All right, this is gonna be related to this ransom note somehow. Or not ransom note, but blackmail letter, I mean. I don't know why I said ransom note. Hang on, let me see that for a minute. I knew it. Desi's picture is in here. Yep, makes sense. Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Hey, Nick, it's not what you're thinking at all. No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit. Aw, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news. He really is here just to check out Miss Delight. So you said you found it at your job, right? Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Chicks just love a guy in uniform, you know. Security guard, huh? So that's what that uniform is all about. So what time was it when you found this last night? Huh? Why are you asking that? Trying to see if I've got an alibi? You're not the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy. I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there? Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there. He works there? You mean Mr. Delight? Sure. Here, take a look at this. It's right here in his wallet. What's this card? It's a key card for the security company. See, it's got a serial number on it right there. There's no mistake about it. You said you're working part-time at a security company, right? That's right. Why are you making that scary face? Security company, huh? Something's not quite secure about Larry working there. Need to find out as much as I can about this key card. Alright. Alright, well now that it's Larry here instead of the attractive lady, we're gonna leave. Can I go to... Can I go to the security place? I guess not. Detention center? Can I talk to him? He's not here. Exhibit hall? Did you hire these people? Miss Andrews, yada yada. I know it's my fault, etc. Okay, nothing there. You know anything about Ron's wallet? Nope. Anything about this blackmail letter? Nope. Alright, Adrian is useless. Nothing down here. Who do I need to show this to? This guy? You're the one who told me to go get this. Sorry I can't be more helpful. I have no interest in save that of evidence against my arch rival, yada yada. Piddling evidence hog. Shut up. Whoops. You tell me anything about this? Nope. This wallet? Nope. Tell me anything about the wife? What about this person, Detective Atme? Is something wrong? Can't get your tongue or something? That photo leaves me with a distinctly indistinct feeling. In this case, I'm afraid my perspicacity has been left wanting. I think he's trying to say he doesn't have any info. You tell me anything else about this dude? This man surrendered to the police, admitting that he was mask to mask. Maybe so, but I'm not convinced he's really behind the thefts. He is. He sounds pretty sure. Just look at his forehead. It's all in the shape of his mouth and eyes. This is the classic face of a thief, unmistakable. Is there anything that isn't unmistakable to you? Okay. Okay. Nothing here. I don't know where the game wants me to go. Or who the game wants me to talk to. Larry, is there anything else you can tell me about this stuff? So you're sure about this key card? Yep, that's the key card we use at the building I work in. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You needed to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. Leaves a record? Okay, I was supposed to talk to Larry more. Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Larry, I need that data. Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data is off limits to outsiders. If I lost this job, I'd never have a chance with Desi. She's married! It's times like these when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless. All right, found in Ron's wallet, opens the CEO office, leaves a record when used. Anything else you can say about the wallet? Didn't touch anything in the wallet, did you? Hey, man, be serious. You know what I was interested in? If Mask to Mask doesn't look out, he's gonna be the victim of a robbery himself. I don't think that Larry is gonna manage to steal Desiree unless he gets a lot of money suddenly. Hey, Larry, what about this? What, you got something to say? Then say it already. Huh? A blackmail letter? Do you know anything about this? Well, what? I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's the truth. Alexis? From Yu-Gi-Oh! GX? What? Can't believe you'd do this to me. I thought you were my friend. $50,000. I don't have that kind of money. No, you don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Ron Delight. Woo! Man, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot. Wait, I'm the idiot? Man, I was totally confused because it says KB Security right on the envelope. Yeah, so what? That's where I've got a part-time job at KB Security. What? He's wearing an outfit that says KB on it, idiot. Sounds like I should really find out some more about this KB Security company. Can you tell me more? Yep. KB Security, the company in the blackmail letter, you know about it? That's where I work, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now. Huh? What are you doing here then? Well, the boss is away right now, and you know what mice do when the cat's away. Yeah. Anyway, how far away is this company? Let me see. About 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, if you fly down the road anyway. Well, this apartment building is pretty close to Lordly Taylor, right? It would take roughly an hour to go from here to KB Security and back. If Ron Delight was at KB Security when the robbery occurred, then... Whoa! Then he couldn't have stolen the sacred urn. Whoa! Hey, Nick, your phone! Hello, is this the right residence? Ah, Pearl, where are you? I thought I'd go to Lordly Taylor to try and find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost. What? Give me the phone, Nick. Pearl, where are you right now? This kid is so stupid. I was walking along when I found myself in front of that person's office. That person? Who? That person who doesn't act his age and always says Zavari when he's excited. Look at me, ace detective. Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you. All right, I'm a little scared. All right, let's go, Maya. Wait a second, Nick. What? That phone call just now sounded like real cutie. Yeah, she's like 7, bro. Another one of your special friends? Say goodbye to Miss Delight for me, would you, Larry? Can't believe these idiots let the 8-year-old walk off on her own. How old is she? 9. Ah, Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya. Pearl. I never thought I'd see the two of you again. So is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office? Yeah, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight. Say, Nick, doesn't it look like something changed since we were here last? Now that you mention it. Is it the color of those beakers? Did the pink and the green swap? Oh no, there's a bag here, never mind. This bag, I'm sure it wasn't here before. Looks quite full, I wonder what could be in here. Is it the sacred urn? Hey Nick, come on, open it up. Hey, wait a minute, we can't just open his private property. Watch me. He shouldn't have left this door unlocked for us to get in here. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy, this is an important investigation. That's true, truth be told, I have to admit I'm kind of curious. Well, what's in there? Hang on a sec, I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there. Ah, he's here. What are you doing, sir lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant of the court ignoring the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry, Maya made me do it. Yeah, blame her. Nick, I can't believe you. Gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging about here? What do you mean by that? Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial. Shall we say the figurative Sir William will be dropping... I'm not reading that. Wow, Nick, sounds like it's gonna be really exciting. What? What's gonna happen at the trial tomorrow that's so dramatic? Do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, sir lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place. Honestly. Certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick. Tomorrow will be a day to remember. I, Look At Me, will take the stand. Oh, no. And then, Zavari, my testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you, I will unmask you as the thief's co-conspirators. Conspirators? Ha, you're quick on the defensive, I see. However, it is not I that is your greatest enemy. There is a far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial. What are you talking about? Sir lawyer, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is Godot. Okay, I actually have heard of Godot because my friend Doc, who loves Ace Attorney, or at least he loves the third game. I haven't talked to him about Ace Attorney that much. He says that Godot is his favorite character, so. Damask's identity. You've taken a step down the path of foolishness. To try to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty. Hey, last I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delight really is Damask. Haha, my dear lady. Times may change, but people sadly do not. Well, you will understand this when you are more mature. Who's this Godot person? It's not surprising that a spirit medium has not heard the name. Godot, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in this country, but in heaven. Godot, a legend or myth, men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him. Prosecutor Godot. Is it pronounced Godot, chat, or is it actually, like, Godot? I imagine it's Godot. Normally a name like this with a T at the end like that, you normally don't pronounce the T. It's Godot? Okay, it is Godot. But the best prosecutor in the country isn't Godot, it's Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick? It's no surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But Ace Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad. Huh? In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in the country. And you agree with that? Most certainly. In fact, you could call him the Luke At Me of the prosecutors. Okay, that one's pretty funny. Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow. Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong? How would Phoenix know that? I seem to remember hearing about someone like that. Not surprising, some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance. Looks like we're done investigating for the day. All right, that was only like an hour. If this is the end of this, that was only about an hour and a half to set up the first case of the first actual case of the third game. Not too bad. I've drank so much of my water already. Sir lawyer, the stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. I wish Mia was the one doing this case.